also going to be taking this seriously. I have to open a type chart because I do not remember a lot of the type matchups in Pokemon because I am a dummy. So here we go. You guys hear everything? I want to make sure that you guys can hear the El Gato. Yes, you can. Have to wait till we get into the actual game to see if volumes are good, but if anything sounds off volume-wise, just let me know. I will do my best. I promise. Give me 1 second. I'm going to fix that. I'm over further than I want to be. Alright. What language do we play in? Here's the first question. Which language? Very important decision. Very, very important. Obviously, we play in Francais, right? Franci, Espanol, Dutch, Italiano, something, and something. I don't know how to even. I don't even know what those are. You said Dutch. Deutsch. It's Deutsch. Alright, English it is. Thanks for voting. I override you all and choose English. Whenever you see now saving on the screen, get this, guys. My progress is being saved. I never would have guessed. Oh god, I died, didn't I? Did I get isekai'd? Am I getting reborn into a second life? Welcome to my realm. Located beyond both time and space. Oh my god, I did get isekai'd. This is literally the opening to every isekai anime ever. I died, I got hit by Truxan, and now I'm being talked to by God. It is well that thou art here. Oh god, they're even speaking like God. I am that which humans call Arceus. Yep, it's literally God. This is just an isekai. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Which of these very generic people do you look like? Alright, first poll of the game. What do I look like? Nah. It's gonna be this one. Probably. It's probably the closest one to Nelana. What is thy name? Good question. Do I do Nelana or do I do Penelope? I usually do Penelopes in games where it makes sense for them to have a realistic name. Or I could do Nelana, because Nelana is also, you know, it works. I could also do a completely different name. Not all the shards have to have the same name, after all. I wonder. Jim. Yep. Her name was Jim. Jim was a lovely person, probably. I like Penelope. I usually do Penelope when it makes sense for, you know, because Nelana isn't a super normal name. E-N-E-L-O-E. Boop. Yep, that's me, alright. If only fucking people outside mowing wouldn't stop it. God, that's so freaking loud. I can see how loud it is in the freaking. I can see the bar. It's so loud. It's like half as loud as my voice, and my voice is very loud. Also, if you're God, why do you have to tell me? Why do I have to tell you my name? Shouldn't you just be able to divine my name, Arceus? Penelope. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. My god, it's literally an isekai. That moment when you have to turn a car radio down to see better. Why is this just an isekai, guys? Come on now. Nintendo ran out of ideas. They had to pull from the isekai bucket. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Penelope. Seek out all Pokémon And thou shalt find me once more. I'll find the shining light of God. That sounds fun. I always need more shining lights of God. Everyone needs to find the shining light of God eventually. Look, it's me. I'm floating in void. Why have I been sentenced to the void? Oh, my smartphone. No, I need that. Phone, come back. I need my smartphone. It's very important to me. Oh, it's God again. Is God about to kill me? Oh no, God's just giving me my phone back. It's very important. My phone is now a blessing from God himself. Itself? Arceus doesn't have a gender. Itself. Pokemon Legends. Arceus. I'm going to keep saying Arceus because it annoys people. I know it's Arceus, but I'm going to keep saying Arceus. Wake up! Oh, don't wake up, won't you? Do wake up, won't you? Oh boy. Are you alive, my girl? Why is this the voice I gave this guy? Granted, I couldn't see him to judge what voice I wanted to give him, so this is just his voice now. A person whose name I don't know. Why is the sky falling? There's literally the sky is cracked behind you over top of that mountain, and you just seem to be talking to me like that's completely normal. Which tree is this one? You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? And again, why is there just... why is the sky broken? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I have no idea. I barely remember my path. I don't know. I have amnesia, sir. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure that you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do! I was like... I was in my apartment, and I was leaving to go to school, and next thing I know is blinding white lights, and now I'm here. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Ooh. Vroom. Plish plash. I don't think an Oshawott would say plish plash. I think it would say Ashiwat. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these runaway Pokémon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokémon is? Do I remember what a Pokémon is? Yes. I remember that much at least. Uh-huh. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these Pokémon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh ho, so you are called Penelope. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It does, actually. We won't get into that. Why do you look so intense all of a sudden? When you look at him straight on, he looks like he's staring into your soul. This is terrifying. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Laventon? Laventon. I am something of a Pokémon professor. That is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokémon. Yes, Pokémon such as these wild creatures that are running away from us. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokémon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg of you. Without Pokémon, what am I? What kind of a professor am I? Alright. Game controls. I'll figure that out myself. Settings. Fast, regular, background music, Pokemon cries, dynamic range. Interesting. There's no battle style settings. Also, that sounded very similar to like. That sounded very similar to Legends of Zelda. All right, what's the jump button? I can't jump. This is terrible. How can I have a game and it doesn't let me jump? Truly terrible. Oh no, the light of God is leading me in the correct direction. I want to go this way instead. Can I drown myself? Nope. There's an invisible wall put there by God himself. Eh. Yeah, no jumping. That's unfortunate. I can't do that until I get my motorcycle Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. I could have put that on the list. That's also a game I need to play. 0 out of 10. Cannot drown myself in the digital lake. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Oh look, it's my phone. I don't need that. I'm getting a phone call from God, and he's literally refusing to let me ignore it. Fine. Investigate the phone. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Yes, God now creates his own phone brand. Arceus is just like, you know what? I decided that this technology stuff is pretty cool. I want to make a phone of my very own. And get mega rich. Alright. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you about these three first. Now this one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Ho ho ho! Why am I becoming more snooty? That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Oh, I need to start the poll for which Pokemon I should pick. Rowlet. I have no idea how to spell Cyndaquil. Oh, it's literally right on screen. S-Y-N-D-A-Q-L. I definitely didn't spell that correct, but you know what? It's fine. And Oshawott. Boom! O-S-H-A-O-O-T. There we go. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Lish splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching a Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs! Now, throw these at Pokemon to catch them. People really want me to get Oshawott. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. That looks like one. He captured 50 Pokeballs in this one Pokeball, and I open it up. It's like Russian nesting dolls, but with Pokeballs. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Water starter, like I did in Diamond Remake. Perfect. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught the Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though... far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in the area. Alright, Oshawott it is. Oh look, it even knows what the game knows what the answer is. Pokemon get caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR. Of course, you can't just name them like other names, they have to be Z. Of course. ZR button to ready the Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so. Use the right stick to adjust, angle, and aim. Okay. Release the button to throw Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you ready to Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. If you run out of Pokeballs, do just say the word. If I somehow manage to miss 50 Pokeballs, we're having a problem, my man. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, wonderful! You've got Pokemon! If only I knew how to throw things. It seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Penelope. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Why would I be scared of these things? They're just adorable, most of the time. Except for the ones that, you know, murder children or kidnap children and... I don't know, do other things? Like attack people? I'm sure some of them do that. Or are literally as hot as the surface of the sun and would melt the entire planet. I can hardly believe it. Penelope, incredible! You know, many people fear Pokemon. Fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? What does that mean? What does sharpish mean? Oh, there it is. I see it. God, this game is laggy. It's probably because I'm playing it through OBS. It's fine. I'm playing it at, like, son of a gun. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, give it another go, old girl. Sharpish is equal to fast. Okie dokie. Yippee! I caught it. There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. and as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Penelope, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Maybe it has something to do with that giant hole in the sky over there. Seek out a Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all Pokémon that can be found in the region. Very important details like, you know, whether it's dangerous or not, and not like its actual stats to be useful in the actual freaking game. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skills of using them. It's very hard to throw a ball, you see. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon got. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Well, Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help each other out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help each other out, my girl? Just say yes already. My face is broken. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help each other out, my girl? Sure. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Oh, am I going to are we finally going to address the... Yep. Oh no, we've been snuck up on by the CEO of Moths. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Nod, nod. The silent guardsman. Everyone is staring at me. It's almost like I'm not wearing traditional Japanese attire. Oh boy. How you doing today, Moth? Hope you're having a wonderful day. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galactic Corporation, I think is what I said. I understand you must be more of the... This road we're on now is known as locals as Kanala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Why am I talking so fast? And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, I understand you must be more than a tad curious. Why are you talking so fast? Screw you, I'm talking to these people. Do stick close! We can't have you wandering off! New recruit. Dang, I'm just trying to read everyone's messages. Now that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy Hall, headquarters of the Galaxy Corporation. I understand you must be a tad curious. What manner of dress is that? Shh, quiet, she'll hear you. I understand you must be more than a tad curious about the village. Ontunatia? Who's that with the professor? Botheration? Oh, botheration! I've almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokémon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge there, to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. They won't let you buy sake, though. You're too young. No alcohol for little girls. Your ARC phone is beeping. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help another out, my girl? Today I'm doing more tardy stuff, but I don't who what I'm actually doing. You don't who what you're actually doing, I see. Somehow, it seems to show you where you need to go next. The map and markers. Use the minus button. To view the map on your ARC phone, you can consult the map for guidance to go to your next destination. Information on your mission and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop by and look around in all directions to try and spot one of these markers, then head for it. No alcohol for little girls. Yeah, that doesn't apply here, does it not? Does the professor know that child? Hello, lady. I wish to speak with you. We've no food for freeloaders. Survival out here is a daily battle, you know. Get food for yourself or you're dying in a ditch, girl. Okay. Sheesh. What manner of dress is that? Oh no, she's coming this way! Keep walking, stranger. To catch one of those Pokemon creatures, you need to throw a Pokeball at it. Yep, you are correct. If you intend to stay here in the village, you should spend some time talking to everyone. That's what I'm doing, and I approached you, and you got freaked out because I walked up to you. People seem to think the legal drinking age doesn't exist. Where'd you come from? Chiyo. I'm scared of Pokemon. I wish I'd never been brought here. Wow. Yota. What an odd way to dress. Is that fashionable where you're from? I was literally walking to school, and then I got attacked by Truxon, and now here I am. I'm worried about the state of things here in Jubilee Village. We lack basic necessities, and there are some strange people around. Like you! Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I had a rather traumatic experience when a wild Pokemon attacked me. Now I'm scared to even set foot outside the village. That one looks suspicious. A newcomer to the village. If we want to guard the village properly, we'll need to partner up with Pokemon. I mean, you have a Pokeball. Map. This is a farm, and pastures, and a photography studio. Why is there a photography studio? Clothier, hairdresser, general store, the Wallflower Craftworks. That's not what I meant to do. There's no alcohol for little girls around here. The legal drinking age exists, I promise you. Alright, I have a farm. It's time to go start my Stardew Valley life. Screw this Pokemon business. I'm gonna go start a farm somewhere. Hi. So, this village of ours also attracts strange, garbed folks like yourself, eh? I read that as strange garbage folks, and I was very offended. I came here from across the sea in search of fields to call my very own. For this venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. That's what I came here to do. I came here to start a farm. Live my own Stardew Valley life. I have to talk to everyone. This is just how Pokemon goes. Oh, you two are having a fight. Pachirisu! It's a Starly. Those Survey Corps people. What are they actually investigating? All they seem to do is eat potato mochi at the wildflower. Are they making some sort of potato decks or what? Hi, Starly. You know, getting in the middle of this Pokemon battle is probably not very safe, but it's fine. Our human weapons are no match against the fangs and claws of Pokemon. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure if I took a spear and stabbed a Pokemon, it would probably die. Like, just a hunch. I could probably stab a Pokemon to death. I mean, who hasn't stabbed at least one annoying Beedrill to death? Because they just kept buzzing around trying to get out of your house. Everyone's killed at least one Beedrill from where I came from. They always get stuck inside, they're flying around, trying to find their way out. Nell, you're forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Show. This region is huge, and there's lots of dangerous Pokemon too. But you came here anyway, how come? You're American, use gun. I don't have my racial bonus spawned gun, though. Back in my hometown, I've got an older brother who's gonna inherit the family farm and all. But I'm gonna make my own way here in Hisui. Says this very young child, of course. God, this game is so laggy. It's definitely much more laggy for me than it is for you guys. Playing these games on my main monitor just so I don't have to move all my setup may not be the best of ideas. Because it's very laggy for me. Move to Texas, you get free guns. No, I don't want to go to frickin' Texas. I can barely survive in 70-degree weather, let alone that temperature. If I go to Florida, I'll freaking end up drowning in a tsunami. I wonder if there's anyone capable of catching enough Pokemon to fuel all the pastures here. I have a feeling me and you are gonna become good friends, my lady. Tips Fedora in your very general direction. Oh, there's dangerous beyond these gates. You should stay inside the village. Pokemon terrify me. Even going out to gather berries is the worst. Oh. This chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. Miss Gramble. That's her name now. Wait, which one was Gramble? Was it the pasture? Oh, I see what you're making a joke. I see it. Enter, not now. You better head to the wallflower. But I want to go in the buildings. Fine. I'll just talk to everyone in. I've never seen clothes quite like yours, hon. Where might they be from? But I want to look cute. Kimonos are adorable. A new hairstyle means a fresh outlook. A fresh outlook lets you change your fortunes. I'm just giving all these people like the same voice and not actually doing different voices. Now who might you be? I haven't seen you here in the village before. We're suspicious of outsiders. Even if you're a friend of the... Oh. Even if you're a friend of the professor's, that doesn't mean you can go anywhere you please, girl. Screw you. The Galaxy team is made up of several corps. Let's see. There's the security, construction, and agriculture crops, and a few others besides. Miss Gramble. Shrine Guardian, watch over us. I'm here to give thanks to the Guardian of the Shrine, who watches over all in Jubilar Village. Alright, I've done oh, no, there's one more person to talk to. Are you looking for someone? Nope. I mean, yes, kinda. But nope. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Okie dokie. Oh look, it's the boy I could have been. This place reminds me of the airy, less suspicious of outsiders and less transphobic. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokémon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Lavington? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokémon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a little while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after the Pokémon... If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokémon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled him for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately... Oh. Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. But everything will be quite alright now. Penelope here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it, says that person. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me... Celine? Celian. Alien. Sleen. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Somebody help me. Sometimes I at least have an idea. I have no idea. Silene? Who? No, don't make me drink. Alright, hold on. Celine. That was probably very loud, I'm sorry. Celine. Okay, Celine it is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. I'm sorry, Cod. I didn't think it was going to be so loud. Professor Lavington has told me how you helped secure his Pokémon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Humph. She's very intense. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Yippee! Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know, of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. The people call the space-time rift. I already said that. I'm getting senile in my old age. Our friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Yes! Wait, no! Come now, I am a scientist! I do not know how to make jokes! My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokémon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forests, in the oceans. This is sounding like the intro to Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. It's up to us Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, you know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. I would know. I was in the Pokemon War once. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they could do for humanity. But that's where Penelope will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon. Should you edit the text speed setting? Maybe. I might do that. Because I like the fast text speed, but whenever it's like auto-scrolling dialogue, it's very annoying. While fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Penelope, and think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Ho 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 ho! Yay, food. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Penelope join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial, right? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Penelope's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Penelope, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Good luck. Yeah, you're just gonna send a little 15-year-old girl out to die. Captain Celine's like Hisui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. I think the professor smoked weed again, just hallucinating things. You're just gonna send a 15-year-old who has sent by God themselves into the wilderness to starve. It's fine, I can eat some slowpoke tails. Pause the game. Is it this one? Alright. I apparently am unable to pause the game. Oh, it's up. Of course it is. That makes so much sense. Hold on. I'm going to change the speed to slow. And see if that makes things better. Want to say anything to me now, Benny? I say hunger is the best seasoning, but I'd rather rely on the quality of soot food roots to make my potato mochi tasty. Have to go for a while. Bye-bye, Cod. I'll see you around. Oh, looking for someone? Nope. Oh, wow. Those two are no longer fighting each other. That's a teammate of several core. I already know this. Oh, God. Oh, God, I did it again! Alright, this is why I hate slow text speed. It's so slow. Because you can't, like, hit a button to speed it up. I'll do normal and see if that's okay. Or is there a setting to just, like, you know, not automatically do dialogue? I wish. Ugh. Sometimes you just have to send a child to their certain death. Commander Kamano is fantastically strong. Rumor has it he once sent a Pokemon flying with one of those sumo throws he's so proud of. Alright, let's go to sleep. In this weird frickin' place. This is a nice place, all things considered. Sleep until morning in the futon in your quarters. Investigate. Just like a good store, lots and lots of items in it. It's a jug used for storing drinking water. It has a lid on the top to keep debris from falling in. Checking survey tips. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten? Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button and open the menu. Scroll with the ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There is also an autosave function that you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help screen in the menu, then selecting settings. Pokemon turn into an open world survival game. Yes. Now saving your Pokemon adventure. It is indeed a survival game. Welcome to Pokemon. It's a dresser, a very solid construction, where extra sets of clothing can be kept. Alright, night time. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yippee. I'm enjoying this game so far. But I enjoy all Pokemon games usually. Uh-oh. Badoofs! And a barrel. Don't know what the heck that was. A Pokemon just learned how to use thunder and decided to use it. That's all. The next day, Truck-kun happened again. You know, it's a very good idea. It's very possible. Hey in there, you awake? There was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. At least I didn't have him break into where I was sleeping. That would have been terrifying. Almost this. Our 5 principles. 1. Behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head on. It's a full-length mirror. Thank you. I didn't realize. There are some lovely stones that someone must have found, but they're just plain old stones. Boring stones. The paper lantern seems to use oil as its fuel. Zeus, your son has returned. I bring you the destruction of Olympus. Did you sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Celine waiting. Let's hurry to the headquarters. It was Nissan. New hairstyle. Okay, you're still not gonna let me do anything. Wait, you're new. Wait, what did you say? Speak! Speak, woman, speak! I wonder what a Starly would like. You can throw spoiled apricorns at wild Pokemon to make them drop their defenses. Then they'll be easier to catch. Okay. Who might you be? I haven't seen you in the village before. I have already talked to you. I have been advised not to complete this joke. You should never complete jokes. Jokes are for the funny people, and I'm not one of them. Oh, this place is fancy. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Pestle. I don't know who that is. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon. They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent down my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. But the medical corps will put you to rights. You, do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there? Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Celine, ma'am, I brought Penelope. You may enter. That's why I'm Jonkler. I see. Oh, she has an Abra. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. What? 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. Bye-bye, Moth. The Galaxy team does not have means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be able to assist our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps' satchels to carry whatever you need in the field. Yay, I got a backwards fanny pack. That, whatever it is you're wearing, doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy team's entry trial. Guiding now active. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your phone and check the task you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Penelope, come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Penelope absolutely must pass this trial. And, as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Whew. Boom. Splish splash. Splish splash. I'm taking a bath. Go on, Penelope. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon will you be able to keep as your very own? Alright. The vote was already done. Oshawott is the answer. However, I need to figure out what we name the Oshawott. Does anybody have any suggestions? What do we name it? You know what I need to do before the next time we stream Pokemon? I need to have Rowlor be able to pick someone completely randomly out of chat. Splish splash. Asha violation. You know, I was planning to name them after people in chat, but that's such a good name. That's what his name is now. You want Oshawott as your first partner? Yes. Come here, little Oshawott. Flop. Flop. Asha violation. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach will now be yours to keep. Good show! I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours! You received Oshawott. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out in the field. Cool, cool. Look at those two. Cheer on their pal, Oshawott. Or maybe they just wanted to help Penelope with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Penelope fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. I thought of a funny name. Asha violation. By the way, what species has Captain Sleen charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of these species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. You obtained 20 Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate. To your left as you leave headquarters. It hasn't let me name the Oshawott yet. How do I name you? Change name, there we go. I really hope I have enough spaces for this. O-S-H. Vio. B-I-O-L-A. I don't have enough spaces! This is unfortunate. This is truly terrible. I need something that I can do with only 6 letters that would make sense. I guess I could just do it this way with no space. Asha. B-I-O-L-A-T-T. Oh, I can't even do it that way either. OSHA Guides isn't as funny as OSHA Violation. Dang it, why am I limited to only 12 characters for the name? This is unfortunate. Oh, I also got a female, too. That's so surprising. OSHA. OSHA. OSHA Violation. I don't know how to do this! I had such a good name and now it's gone forever. Never to be able to be used. OSHA Violation. There we go. I'm just gonna have to shorten it. OSHA Violation. We know it's OSHA Violation. I just had to shorten it because of the character limit. Everyday items. Oh, what happened to the 50 Pokeballs he gave me? He took back most of his Pokeballs! How could he do such a thing? Everyday items, key items. How could you do this to me? I want to go pet your Abra. Hi, Abra. Abba. You know what's expected of you. Now it's up to you. Now it's up to you to see things through. Can I just say... Vio, not Via. Can I just say something, though? The fact that nobody else in all of the core is able to catch 3 Pokemon at once, just because I've done it before, you're making me do the work of 3 people? That's kind of bullshit, I'll be honest. Like, come on now. That's kind of freaking bullshit. Violation. Yes, I did. Should be an O. Ah! Dang it. But this is exactly how corporate America works. Someone who does a really good job is expected to just do more work just because they did good to start with. V-I-O... Violation. OSHA violation. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of BS, I'm just gonna say. Just really doing just the way the frickin' corporate America works of, oh, you do so good at your job, we're going to just give you even more work now. Vessel, it's safe here in July Village. Don't forget, you can always return here to rest and recover. Unless I get banished. We're running low on potions. I need to go and gather more materials. I'm assuming nobody's going to give me quests yet, so I probably don't need to talk to everybody, but I can talk to everybody. Who the heck are you? It may be a small thing, but it feels good to be... It feels great to be able to make what's needed for the team. We're in the middle of nowhere out here. We've got to make what we need ourselves. Okay, old man. Good old OSHA violation. Oh, hi, little child. Hey, where'd you come from? Your clothes look kind of weird. I want to get a kimono, though. Kimonos are so cute. They look so adorable. I've always kind of wanted one, honestly. One day. I have no idea, but one day. That room looked like the crafting guide? Yeah, probably. He's probably the guy that helps us craft things. That guy from all the way over there is talking to me. Up on the 3rd floor is the office of the Galaxy Team Commander Komodo. You're not going up there until we know a little more about you, mystery kid. Yeah, I'm yelling it so everyone in this building can hear it. He didn't, like, walk up to me or say, hey, and then make me walk over to him. Nah, just yelling at me from across the way. Hi, lady. Oh, yeah, the lady who's like, we have no food, we're going to throw you into the wilderness. Yeah, you still don't want to give me clothes yet. Oh, look, the children moved over here. Agent, you were saying the same things, though. Huh. They're actually moving people around. I wonder if that's based on time of day, or if they're just manually moving people around. Regardless, it's kind of cool they're actually moving people around. Rather than just leaving them in one place forever. Oh. What a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. Says the very obvious quite the character in front of me. I'm Volo, the Ginkon Guild. Volo of the Ginkon Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't ya? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokémon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success, so what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokémon stand up to one another in battle? Why not? But what's the point of having Pokémon then? Come on now, it's just a friendly competition. But you might literally kill my Pokémon. But what's the point of having a Pokémon then? Come on now, it's just a friendly competition. Also, it's just an animal. If it dies, you can go catch another one. But it was given to me by the professor. But what's the point of having Pokémon if you're not going to fight with them? Come on, it's just a friendly competition. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though, I hope you'll know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Obviously. Right. There's literally a training dojo on the other side of town. Why are we doing this in the middle of town? Go, Togepi! Alright. It's OSHA violation time. What is this stance I'm in? I'm certainly in a stance. Alright, we got fight, we got run, and we have items and Pokemon, which Pokemon I can't currently do anything because I got nothing. The items, cool. Alright, fight. I don't even have a water type move. Well, I guess we're just gonna tackle our way to victory. Also, my Oshawott is not a female. I was dumb. Uh-huh. Why? Also, why the heck does Oshawott have 70 freaking health? That's so much for a level 5 Pokemon. This thing must have health IVs maxed. Moves, items. Use them well, and the world will open up to you. Yay, level up, plus new move. Please give me a water move. I'm not gonna tell you what it was. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And they gain experience through battle. They'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change your moves the Pokemon can use in battle, open up your satchel. Choose the Pokemon you want. It's like the change moves option. Really? You don't have to go find some random obscure person in some random middle of nowhere town and give them a heart scale to remember moves? Wow. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. A topical medicine. Applied to a Pokemon, it can be used to restore 60 HP. Okay. Maybe the Oshawott doesn't have maxed out HP IVs. Maybe they just gave every Pokemon more HP, because normally a basic potion only heals 20. This one heals 60. That's more than a super potion in a normal game. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out for battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. You know what that's gonna mean? I don't, but sure. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Hundreds of HP and damage in the late game. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilite Village, you'll have to pick a destination from your map. Let Rest the guardsman know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect you if things go wrong. Come and collect me. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Aw, that was adorable. Did my oh yeah, he did heal my Oshawott. Right. Good old Osha violation. Check summary. Let's see, how's this guy on stats? He's got up in speed and lower in defense. That's annoying that he has a nature that lowers his defense. Yeah, he's got a hasty nature. So increases his speed. I mean, speed is very important in Pokemon. Attacking before your opponent is almost more important than being able to survive a hit. Because if you can hit someone and one hit KO them, then, well, that's all that matters. Alright, let's see. We got both of these. Aqua Jet is just straight up more powerful, because for those people who don't know a lot about Pokemon, there is something called a same type attack bonus. Because Oshawott, or Osha Violation, is water type, using a water type move increases the power of the move by 50%. So Aqua Jet is essentially a 60 power move. And it also raises the user's action speed. I don't know what that means, but cool. Point is, this is 60 power, Tackle is only 40. So the only reason I would want to use Tackle is if something is resistant to water, but not resistant to normal. There we go. User lunge to the target, deal damage, moving at a speed that makes it almost invisible. 13 pounds, 1.8. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to go out into the wilderness. I kind of hope I'm able to pick other Pokemon other than the 3 that I was told. You're Penelope, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. The trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Not that we care, because if you don't come back alive, then we were gonna... you know, we're planning to throw you out into the wilderness. So even if you come back alive but fail your mission, don't even bother coming back. Just stay out there and let the Pokemon eat you or something. It'll be fine. I got this. I'm not going to lose my Oshawott immediately and have to restart the entire game. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Celine got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Penelope's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So, in other words, I am still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Penelope. It's called greater than or equal to. Come on now, you have to learn your coding language, random ancient person. Just switch up your Pokemon or buy items, come to me. On your entry trial, are you? Stay alive. You'll do good luck passing. Can I burn myself on the fire? No, I can't. Unfortunate. Alright, we got item storage. Perfect. Oh, I can rest until different times. Good. Probably because certain Pokemon come out at different times of the day. Hi, Lavington. If Pokemon start launching attacks at you, run to safety as quickly as you can, alright, my girl? So there are optional... In this game... Where are you even going? So in this game, you can actually get knocked out yourself because, you know, the Pokemon can just straight up attack you rather than your Pokemon. So obviously, if you faint, if one of your Pokemon faints, then, you know, the Pokemon is dead. But there's an optional rule where if you faint, you just roll a random number and then that Pokemon in your party dies. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this in the most basic sense of Pokemon Nuzlocke because I'm not good enough at Pokemon to risk that. This is Aspiration Hill. It's very aspiration-y. Obsidian Fieldlands. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon... Flap. I really don't want to catch a Bidoof, though. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Celine taught me. Focusing in the field. Hold down ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or while dodging a Pokemon's attacks. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Please don't make me catch the Bidoof first. I don't want the Bidoof. I'd much rather keep the freaking Starly or the... Hey, wherever you're trying to go, it can wait until you've got a Bidoof. No, I don't want the Bidoof to be my second Pokemon! Hi, Bidoof. I missed. Well, I guess Bidoof is my second Pokemon. One Bidoof cut. Now we're on March. Okay. Catch a Starly. Second species needs for trial. I can hide. Nobody will ever see me here. Oh, for Christ's sake! Where are you even going? Come here and follow me, for Christ's sake! Alright, let's get a Starly. Now, Starly here is the type of Pokemon to run at the drop of a hat. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Crouching down, press the B button to crouch down. Make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep in the tall grass while crouching low, you'll be even harder for Pokemon to detect. I'm upset that I was forced to get a Bidoof. Alright. And that Starly caught too. I admit I'm impressed so far. Those two literally are so easy to catch. How does that impress you? Oh, I want to get the berries off that tree. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Celine's wise teachings, have an item at the ready. But want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to send out an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. What does that even mean? Then once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and bring them back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. It does say you got the Pokemon, like it did when you gave it the OSHA violation. Maybe, but they're right here in my party. Swap the Pokemon, I see. Yay, I got some Oran berries. Alright, hold on, let me just go ahead and... Can I not give you the Oran berry, or do I have to do it this way? Nope, not use. I can't just give you the Oran berry. Unless I grab and do it this way. Item won't have any effect. Huh. Are held items not a thing in this game? They might not be. Alright, my friend. Alright. There it is. Shinx. It's so angry and dangerous. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? It has what? Don't worry about it. Just focus on the Pokemon around you. You'll figure it out quick enough. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. When you use the L button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. Also, you know, the color. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. But not to worry. I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into the battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at the wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learn in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Starting Pokemon battles. Easy to start a battle against wild Pokemon. Simply throw the Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon in it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, Pokemon press the X button. Yep. No, it already saw me. Not what I meant to do. Go, Bidoof! It's also level 2. I really wish I would have gotten this Shinx. It's even female! I prefer female Pokemon. The Bidoof only knows Rollout? Why does this Bidoof only know Rollout? Oh, that's not that good. Huh. Rollout doesn't seem to work the same way as it did before. Or that it used to do. Hit it again. Yep, still increased damage though, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead. That's the wrong button. Go ahead and throw a Pokeball now. Now that it's distracted, smack it in the side of the face with a Pokeball. You son of a gun. Okay, well. It attacked twice? What? That's a thing? Well, Bidoof is dead. That's fine. All because I was being silly. Well, now I know that's a thing. It used Quick Attack literally twice in a single turn. Huh. Interesting. Well. Wait, did you really? You really did. You did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon. God, you really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Lavington the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Hi there, Emerald. Welcome back. I just killed a Pokemon because apparently it got a chance to attack twice. For some reason. Oh ho! I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Penelope! You've taken your first step towards syndicing out each Pokemon. Don't worry about the fact that the Bidoof is dead. Nobody will notice. We'll puppeteer it like a doll. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I've got to admit it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh? Sure. That ready. That. Determine what we're going to get rid of. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. The more Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring, the most Pokemon a person can have while exploring with them is 6. Apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally. Captain Celine awaits our report at headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. I know you never left, Emerald. I just like to say welcome back whenever people come out of not retirement. Whenever people come out back out from lurking. That's the word I was looking for. Alrighty. Walking in slowly and epically. Yeah, bitch, I did your frickin' quest. Seems we won't leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you've cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Put it on instead of that weird outfit you have. Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alrighty, Captain. Oh, I was walking the wrong way. I got lost. You'll change your uniform. Use the mirror in your quarters to make sure you put it on right. I don't know how to put on old-timey clothes. I'm just supposed to know how to put on your guys' clothes. I barely even remember things. That's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm sure it's as simple as just choosing the option, and I'll suddenly have different clothes on. Change clothes. You want to change your outfit? Sure. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and your Survey Corps sandals. Oh, this actually, I can still put this on whenever I feel like. Nice. No, what if I want my own sandals, though? Like, these are not sandals, okay? These aren't sandals. I don't care where you're from. Those are not sandals. These are sandals. These are not sandals. Fine. Leave with this outfit. I'm taking these sandals off and putting the other ones on as soon as I get a chance. You changed into your Survey Corps uniform. I heard that as Sando. Sandipede. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. A hat! Bandana thing. Oh, I put my hair in a ponytail for it. Now, present yourself to the commander. Sandopede. Report to Commander Kamado in his office on the 3rd floor of the Galaxy Hall. Ichi. It's a brave new land we're living in. There's a whole lot to do. Hold on, I have to talk to everyone else up here I wasn't able to talk to before. It's an Eevee! Hi, little Eevee. Maybe we ought to build some spare lodgings in case anyone else falls out of the sky. When is Aiden home? He said 4-ish, which would be around now. I have to go all the way to the very top. Oh, yeah, no, hold on. I thought you were on this floor. Hold on. Larissa? Hi, Litchi. Pokemon are full of mysteries. I hope you can help us solve them. Creepy as usual. Get Pokemon to help with our manual work. Hey, that's crazy talk. It's a crazy talk, though. Hello, sir. I have been waiting for you. Oh no, why did I start using a Japanese accent? I am Komodo, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Penelope? Yes, sir. I have been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. I've approached. Should I try to throw him or do I charge at him? Try to throw him! Yeah! You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. Neither of those were going to work. Of course not. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you'll pass the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Duvalite Village for now. Bye-bye, Emerald. See you around. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Penelope, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yippee! Alright. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed! You see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher the rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokémon. Here. This. You obtain a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch. Required materials: 1 apricorn and 1 thumblestone. And 3,000 Pokedollars as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Yay! Money! Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try and be self-sufficient. That way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craft work so you try it yourself. You said try it yourself so many times. Visit the craft works. So it's not the place down below us. It's the place out here, apparently. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Also, I want to go put my other pair of sandals on. They were so much nicer than these. Oh, no. Anthe. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is... Oh. Her. My name is Anthe. I'm your local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. I have to go buy more clothes. Hey, this way to the craft works. Nope, going this way. I had to go put this kimono on because it's probably cuter than this outfit. Probably gonna make me change whenever I leave the town, though, isn't it? Come on up. Oh, this isn't a super cute kimono. It's not terrible. Full uniforms. I don't actually mind the Survey Corps uniform. I still much prefer these sandals, though. Yes. Bye-bye, Moth. Again. Alright, now I'm just very basic. Can I take the headpiece off, though? I prefer to just have the longer hair. Doesn't look like I can remove that. Oh, I can change my color of my eyes. Let's see. We got white. Pretty close. Do we do white? Red. White looks more silver. Perfect. It's her. I am now in every video game ever created. Oh, it works. That was a good waste of a Pokeball. Alright. I think I am going to go ahead and take my break, though. It has been a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and take my go to BRB. We'll continue playing Legends Arceus until Aiden comes home, and hopefully it's early enough for me to go and, you know, do the thing I'm thinking of right now, which is playing Bugsnax and doing the finale.